Are you one of those people that when you see one of these, it not only hurts your arm, it hurts your mood? Oh, really? Does every time you walk by a gym give you that cringe that you're not doing it right, or you're not doing it at all, and you're feeling guilty, and then you start the negative spiral, and now you're so depressed you're putting peanut butter on an onion? Because you have trapped emotions that are causing you to resist and hate and resent having to exercise. Oh, I'm sorry, did I push a button? Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today is the Bro Show, and I am Michael Loshi. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and today I am with John, and we're talking about the 4-part series today on weight management and healthy lifestyles. And today we're going to tackle the big one. You know what it is? It's exercise and resistance to exercise. Listen, I know all about that. I've been going to the gym 3 times a week for 4 months. There was a time I couldn't move below my waist, but I was laying on a bench pressing weights. Hashtag, there's no excuses. And it wasn't willpower. Trust me. It was trapped emotions. Hey, what's that? Stay tuned. We're going to tell you. Hey, I'm here in beautiful Victoria. Outside of it being rainy, my friend John's with me from Vancouver. Good morning, John.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us again today. Shout out to all our podcast listeners and everyone on YouTube watching this later. And of course, our Facebook Live people. If you're watching live, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. And again, don't enjoy exercise, but wish you did. We might help you today.
Mm-hmm. You know, we're on episode 76, I think. 76, so we've been doing this for a year and a half. And it is endless, the amount of subjects that we can cover. So in the last 4 weeks, we've dedicated it to healthy lifestyle and healthy living, and you define what that is. And we've kind of taken a page out of our private emotion code sessions that we have with clients that want to reduce their weight and live healthier lives. And we've been giving you like samples. So, John, let's recap that list. I had it in front of me. Do you have it?
Yeah, I do actually. So last week.
Let's do week number 1.
Sure. Not eating as healthy as you should. Yeah. So trapped emotion around eating healthy or picky eating, or just trapped emotions preventing you from enjoying foods that are healthy.
Yeah, resistance to vegetable, resistance to healthy foods, or the habit of eating bad foods. It's a massive umbrella. And of course, and we have protocol that says, we're going to work on these 5 things. And I always say, what are some of the foods that are your problem foods? Or what are some foods that you avoid? Oh, you avoid green food. Okay, we have to take a peek at that, right? And remember the 7-year-old that I worked on via the mother using the emotion code, picky eater.
Leopold.
Cake. Picky, that's picky. And didn't like this, and was fussy, and you know, as the mom described, there was lots of work to feed him. I did an emotion code session 4 or 5 days later. She gave us an update and said he's eating everything. He's got an appetite. He doesn't resist any food. So how did that happen, John? How did we change somebody's food behavior over a call when he wasn't even present? Please talk about this process called the emotion code.
And for someone's child as well. So it's the emotion code. So we removed these trapped emotions, which are unprocessed trapped emotions from past event that was influencing his eating habits. So there's a chart, 60 emotions, brought to you by Dr. Brad. Wrote the book. That's right. Developed the certification program. But so we connected via distance to someone by proxy, and worked on them to clear these harmful negative energies.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but this week I'm talking to a friend of mine from Costa Rica who sent me a message through Messenger. He said, hey, dude, I'm sending you my annual. I'm touching base so you don't delete me from your Facebook contact. And I said, you know what? You had 3 days to say hello, which is not true. I don't know. Anyway, so I asked, he's in Costa Rica, and I was telling him, he knows me as a law of attraction guy. I talked about the emotion code a little bit. So in a conversation I had with him last night via text, I want everyone to hear this whole thing. I was texting him back and forth, and he said, in Costa Rica, my seasonal allergies are uncontrollable. And goes on and on and on about his seasonal allergies. And then I said, if I could relieve you of the season allergies, would you give me permission to do that? And of course, it's not super clear, but he agreed to do that. And then, so I did it. I found 10, show the chart, please. I found 10 of these trapped emotions, the size of a baseball, energy, that are causing this problem for him.
Huh?
And of course, I couldn't test it because it's not spring there. And he said, oh, BTW. I'm very skeptical about healing, distance healing. And I wrote back, I said, what did I say?
IDC.
I said, I'm very sure of myself. Mark your calendar for the spring and give me a call. And then he sent me another text with an appointment in his calendar for the spring in Costa Rica. Yeah, I get it. Like, what is going on? Well, John healed my limping knee of 5 years in 2 brief sessions on Skype. I don't care if you believe it. Hashtag IDC. Now, I get it. People are going to want to have proof. They're going to want to have evidence. So we've been doing that here. You know, we worked on the 7-year-old, changed his eating habits. What was class number 2 of this series, John?
Meal planning.
Oh, yes, meal planning. So we want to hear from people, and that could include everything from shopping habits and...
Yeah, we worked on Elaine Goldman, I believe. Yeah, with breakfast. And Sherry, who's watching. I think we got an update from Elaine. She was having breakfast, planning out, because she'd skip breakfast, protein in the morning. We talked about that.
Right, yes. I think we read a post from her. She is pretty loyal. I bet she's going to pop her comment. Oh, there she is. So, Elaine, yes, if I haven't seen it yet, let us know about your new eating habits, right? Resistance to having breakfast. We did that. Yeah. Last week, John, we worked on many people's nemesis or their avoidance, and it was drinking water, being hydrated.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I worked on Kelly McGlover. You worked on Heather, and Heather has an update in the comments here.
Okay, so we hear about that. So far we worked on some elements, and these are all elements that I've included in my weight reduction program, going to the gym was one of them. I have a beautiful gym in my basement. That's so funny. I don't think they use that word on the West Coast, do they, John? Do people have basements?
Yeah, no, that's all right.
I'm from the East Coast. We had basements.
Yeah, we got basements here.
Yeah, it's not a basement, Michael. It is a high-end gym in your building. And I've only gone in it to maybe check it. No, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, make a long story short, I'm at the gym 3 days a week lifting weights with my trainer, looking down at me and making sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. Even when I couldn't move below the waist because I had hip pain, you know what? I could still lift, and I was there. So it's not willpower. It definitely is the removal of trapped emotions. And so the elements: drink good water, clean up your eating habits. That means your resistance to good habits and your resistance to having protein and resistance to not having fat, or your love and addiction to things that you know that you shouldn't be having. And number 1 was?
It was healthy eating, right?
Yeah.
So we did meal planning was 2.
Meal planning, that's right. So good, John. Let's go ahead and welcome our friends this morning. Hopefully, ideally, we'll have some updates. And we are looking for 2 people today. John, if people want to receive an emotion code session, 1 from me, 1 from you, what needs to happen on our screen? Go ahead, please.
Well, if you agree with the statement, I don't enjoy exercise, but I wish I did, put your hand up in the comments. Got to be watching live. And volunteer. Say, I wish I enjoyed exercise. So, volunteer, give us permission.
I bought a cute little outfit and I haven't gone to the gym yet. Pick me. I bought a muscle t-shirt. I can't wait to show it off, and I haven't gone to the gym yet. Hey, I've been to the gym twice. Wants to get my membership. Wants to renew it. Is that you?
Wants to cancel it.
Yes. Okay, John, listen up. 2 quick announcements. If you're in Victoria, BC, I am so excited about starting my meetup group. And the meetup group is an emotion code meetup group. And I can fit 60 people in this beautiful room. And we're going to, just like John and I choosing subjects, I'll be doing this with Helena, who lives on the island, a little bit bigger than Gilligan's Island, so it's very convenient. And we're going to do live emotion code presentations. You can go to meetup.com, type in my last name or whatever, or even type in a motion code. I don't think there's other meetup groups doing this. Oh, really? Oh, that is so Michael Loge style. Join my meetup group, and then in January, we are going to be looking for people with chronic pain, bringing them to the front of the room. How do we do that? It's called the 7 Keys program, how to deliver that presentation. And next month on February, you know what people got to bring, John? Not their problems or their woes or their fears. They have to bring, I think you know it. What is it?
A box of chocolates, bag of Cheetos, bag
Yeah,
of chips,
food.
candy.
Yeah, bring that Big Mac if you can hold off not eating it in the car on the way there. Bring the food or the drink or the thing that's your problem area, and you won't leave with it. I know what the fudge is going on,
Fudge?
but you need to join to know. You need to register to attend, and you need to be there if you say you're coming, because we are holding a spot for you to help you. So that's that. My other announcement is the Business Growth Club that I do once a month. I'm planning the next one, which is obviously next month, Captain Obvious, but I'm doing how to run a 4-person group for entrepreneurs and business people. What is unique about those people where they have trapped emotions, and how can you, as a practitioner, get 4 people on the line, make more money in a shorter period of time, and have them come every 5 classes updating results? Hello? Well, you need to be a member of the Business Growth Club. Up in the comments area, you can see the link. Go check it out. And if you want to join, make sure you use the coupon. And you can join me monthly in my monthly membership. John, let's head back out to the room, please.
Yeah, hey, Holly, she's
And
here.
let's start
joined us
our
early.
list. Please, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Natasha Paula Samuel says, hello, Michael John. Looking forward to a razzle dazzle show. Hashtag emotion code bros. Holly's here, says hello.
Maria Fabita, either in San Francisco or New York. Good morning. Nice to see you with us. Lauren Nelson Bowman. She hears and sees us. That's funny. Who else?
Kelly popped in, says good morning. Sheldon says good morning, representing Baltimore.
There we go. Sheldon from Baltimore. Kelly Carson says, I see and hear you. Were we having an audio problem maybe? I'm not sure.
No, it's just when we first got in.
Valued commenter, according to Facebook, so thank you. And Kelly's in wet Vancouver right now visiting her family. Who else, John?
Dolane Major actually just had to leave. Holly Pittis says you two are a hoot. Hey, Caleb,
Who?
the man, the myth, the legend.
Who?
Who?
I'm being an owl. She called us a hoot. She called us owls.
Who?
No, owls hoot. So I was, okay, you know what? Cut that out. Didn't go. Don't do it again. Don't do that joke again. It didn't work. My friend Caleb, the man, the myth, and the legend. Hey, Caleb, you know what? I'd like a little shout out from you if you're willing. First, I'd love to have it on video. But if you're willing, just type in here the impact that a short emotion code session that we had around you know what, without telling that to people, I'd love for you to share it. I know you're very proud and you've posted it on your Facebook page. But let our friends know. We're all on, so we all know about emotion code. And if they could hear your story, boy, they would be pretty inspired. So a nice big shout out if you're willing to do that. Our friend Don Boehm, St. Charles, Illinois. I resist exercise every day. Sounds like a bathroom affirmation. I resist exercise every day on your bathroom mirror. Go ahead, John.
Yeah. Okay, Lauren says, I released my chocolate addiction a few days ago. I left a table full of chocolate and goodies alone at work. Yay!
I know.
It works.
My
Nice.
sister Denise texted me this week. She said, hey, can you delete Christmas cookies and stuff? So she works in a restaurant. Everyone's bringing her gifts, and there's just food everywhere.
Yeah.
And she's updating me every day. She's like on day 6. And people think she's resisting eating it. She said, no, I'm not interested. Not interested in any of that. So Lauren Nelson Bowman is an example of, it's like, nope, done with them. Our friend Elaine Goldman's with us, Sylvie Bellini, The Lovely Day in London. But it's dark now, okay. And Gersh is with us. Okay, John, go ahead.
Lauren says, I used to like exercise, but now not so much. Definitely need to get past my resistance to it. Definitely. Yeah. Everyone does. Well, almost everyone. You already did, Michael. Heather Jankovic here says, hey, bros. A hydrated Heather here. So you worked on Heather last week on resistance to water. And she
Yeah.
was drinking Crystal Light and, I don't know, coffee or tea or something like that. Um, and um, and now, so she says, a hydrated Heather here. I have no interest in coffee or Crystal Light and an insatiable thirst for water since last week when you worked on my aversion to straight water. Thanks so much. I feel great.
Yeah, so Heather was self-proclaimed. She was putting Crystal Light. I love how she capitalized it, gave it the brand name. Not that she's working for Crystal Light or promoting it, but she'd have to have Crystal Light in her water or coffee. And hated water she called it straight water. So that is a great story. So who would think that two dudes on a Facebook show, removing those trapped emotions that cause you to have that? Really? And you thought the magnet part was weird. Still amazes me.
Yeah, that's when people start to roll their eyes, was when you talk about the magnet. But yeah, I was like, really? Now it's getting weird? Yeah.
Okay, Doug Collins is with us. Good morning, Doug. Nice to have you with us from Moncton, New Brunswick, far east part of Canada. A couple more folks there, John.
Yeah, Barbara Rowings here says, it is so simple to do. People don't believe that it's happened. Yeah,
I know.
yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
I get that. It's
Hey,
like my
Barbara.
buddy, put me on his calendar. I'm on his calendar from months away to check his breathing. I'm not a told you sower.
Yeah, oh, Gersh is here, says, if you could relieve me of tinnitus, vertigo, fear of being seen as successful, I would let you guys do that. Yes, I give you
Well,
permission.
we would love to do that for you, and that is going to take an appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, today,
that's going to
Gersh, we're
take an
doing
appointment.
resistance to exercise. That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Not
if
only
you want to
all
get
of what
that
he's
done.
asking is not done on a quickie. So Gersh, we're going to recommend that you hire someone and bring a list. Doesn't have to be John or I. Just hire someone, get that cleaned up, and better still, learn how to do it. It's going to take a little while on your own. You have lots of things going on. That's not my judgment. I'm reading lots of things, right? It's not a
Mhm.
judgment. If there wasn't lots of things, I wouldn't see lots of things. So there's lots of things. Little judgy, but I think maybe you should get those looked after in a couple sessions. Okay, John, who else?
Yeah. Kelly McGlover. So again, worked on Kelly last week.
That's
She says,
right.
Good morning, Michael and John. Thank you, John. I've been drinking more water and feel better because of it. Merry Christmas. Awesome.
You gotta love that, right? People drinking water that never, I mean, what a great measurement of healthcare. Gersh is calling us dynamic duo of incredible joys. Thank you. Okay, hands up high for Lauren Nelson Bowman. That might be to uh,
That's
now,
exercise, right?
raving fans when they use our terminology, right? When they're pulling out words from episode 10 and 15, when they're pulling a
Double
Don
dip.
Belen and they know it.
Double. Yeah.
Holly Peters, can I double dip? Well, Holly, I'm gonna work on you today. For a couple of reasons, because Holly is very loyal and she likes to give updates and help us out. So, Holly Peters, you can hold your head up high and you can tell me about your kind of exercise that you want to be doing but not doing, because I want you to like the kind that you're not doing. Just give me a little chat on there, John, and I'll look for your comments shortly. Okay, John, who else?
Yeah, Barbara Rowing says, I like croissants and potato chips at the moment. As do I, Barbara. Okay. Jennifer's here, says, good morning from Seattle. It's a great day. Hey, Jennifer. Thanks for joining us. Elaine Goldman says, thank you, John. I've been eating breakfast. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the update, Elaine Goldman. Holly says, I have everything I need and rarely use the home exercise room. I want to change my habits for 2019.
Okay, good stuff. I'm going to work on Holly then. And I guess, well, just so the first thing I'm going to do is going to find out, what Holly's real beliefs are about exercise. Can it be helpful? Can it be enjoyable? Can I love it? Well, her conscious mind's saying no. I mean, maybe I want to. This is where willpower, takes several back seats. Willpower, okay? Because this is not about the willpower. So somewhere Holly's made some decisions about exercising and resisting it, and it's like I can't change it, and I'll never want to do it. So I'm actually going to talk to her subconscious mind in a muscle testing way and kind of shake up those beliefs. This is all of us. On one hand, we want something, and on the other hand, there is a trapped emotion that's blocking, stopping you from getting it because you made a decision that you weren't worthy or couldn't have it or whatever that might be. So you can wish and want all you want. If you've got trapped emotions blocking the traffic of your manifestation, cue law of attraction. See how they all work together?
Like this.
That's right. So, John, I am going to, good. Now, again, I'm going to do a little bit, not the whole thing out loud. I'm just going to ask a couple questions so you can see how it works. And then, John, you can find somebody, and then you can start your session.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm muscle testing kind of down here. Muscle testing is a way for me to ask questions to show me a yes or no. I don't want it to be a little whisper. I want a solid yes. When it's a yes, my fingers lock up. When it's a no, it is a go. So I'm just muscle testing down here. So, okay, I'm ready to do this. I'm hydrated enough. Yeah. Now, Holly and I have done this before, so I'll probably connect with her quite easily, and she's given me permission, which is important. So I'm just muscle testing. There we go. So now I'm connected to Holly. Am I Michael? I'm not. So I know you're thinking, what the helicopters is going on? Well, it's called, you say we're all connected, but connected by a tiny thread. Welcome to the tiny thread connection department. We're there. So now I'm checking with Holly Peter. So first, we like to find out the severity. How serious is this? I'm not asking Holly's conscious mind, her subconscious mind, because it knows what, John? It knows
everything.
Everything. So it's going to know the answer to these questions. Am I Michael? No. Am I Holly? I am. What is the severity of the level of my resistance to exercise in any way? 10 being like super resistant. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10? It's a 10. Okay. And, there's trapped emotions causing this, right? So I'm going to take an average. This might not be totally true, but I'm just going to give me an average of how many trapped emotions are causing this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So around 10 of maybe different kinds, 10 or 11, give or take. So, good. Before I release those 10 traps, well, let's release those 10. I got to go find them.
How are you going to do that?
Okay, well, right now I'm scanning, cue the chart. Right now I'm looking at the chart, and in my head I'm saying, where's that trapped emotion? There's 10 of them. Help me find it fast. So my first question is it in column A? And it's not, so it's in column B. Okay, there, I cut it by 30. Is it even or odd? Or, I don't really ask that. It takes more questions to ask that. I always say 1, 2. Oh, hear my little shortcut there? Instead of saying, count the letters, John. Is it even or is it
just
odd?
Don't need any of that. Hold me.
Please do this. Is it? I want to find out row it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's row 3. Okay, perfect. I'm going to get rid of that. So is it B3, 1? That's confusion. Do I need to know when this happened? I don't. So I'm releasing confusion. So John, you can start up on your client. Tell us who you're going to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I do when I'm testing? I go, okay, column A. If it's a no, then I go B odd row. That way, you know it's already in column B. So then you just cut out. So it is in column B? So you already know that. Be odd.
John, don't make me have a muscle test off. I will.
Oh no. Okay. So yeah, resistance to exercise, really, really common. I actually found this great 4-minute video on YouTube for exercise. I mean, who doesn't have 4 minutes, right? So if you're interested in watching that, just let me know in the comments. I'll post it. And we have a volunteer for Lauren here. Lauren Nelson Bowman, hands up high, she says, resistance to exercise. I believe I've worked on Lauren before, at least once, maybe twice. Actually got a note here on the business series. We actually worked on Holly and Lauren, so we're like double dipping the double dippers of the combo.
Yeah.
So
The only time I ever liked a good double dip is when I went to Dairy Queen and I made them dip the ice cream twice in the chocolate. Hey, quick little shout out. I am working on Holly. Before today's session, what was the severity of my resistance to even to consider or decide or even do exercise? Was it an 8, 9, 10? And now is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? 3, 2, 1. Now I caught myself off guard. Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Oh, there's a little bugger left over. Let me go find it. Okay, this trapped emotion of grief was from her mother. So she inherited a trapped emotion of grief that she absorbed or took on. So she didn't take it on. She was born with it. It was inherited. So I'm just going to see if I deleted it. Good. Now what's my level of resistance? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now I'm going to find out about some of her beliefs. Now, if you've been watching the show here, these are pretty standard in my world. I have an NLP background. So these would be questions that we would ask in NLP, and I carried it over to Emotion Code, and guess what? It helps a lot because beliefs have a vibration. You know, the beliefs are, well, first, the belief to look both ways to cross the street. Yeah, hang on to that one. The belief that you can't have it because of a decision you made when you're a little girl or boy, we're going to get rid of that. So here's the first, so am I Michael? I'm still Holly. Would it be okay for me to include daily cardio exercise and enjoy it? Would that be okay? Not in your life. That's a big fat no. Would it be safe for me to do that? No. Am I worthy of enjoying exercise, cardio, a little bit every day? No. Do I believe I can ever enjoy it? I don't. So my job is to say, so I'm going back to the first question, would it be okay for me to enjoy cardio every day? Just enjoy doing that. Would that be okay? Okay, I found 5 trapped emotions that are causing that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of the first one. Okay, so I got rid of 5 trapped emotions that were lodged within you that cause you to believe that that wasn't okay for you. So here's the question. I'm asking my subconscious mind, would it be okay for me to enjoy exercise on a daily basis? It would be okay. Would it be safe? No, because I haven't done it yet. So there's trapped emotions in that one. Okay, just deleting those now. Now I'm going to say, well, would it be safe for me? Would this be safe for me to enjoy exercising every day? It would be. Was it a minute ago? It wasn't. Am I worthy of having an enjoyable experience in exercise? I'm not. I'm deleting those trapped emotions that I just found. Am I worthy of this? I am. Do I believe I can have it? I don't. Is it safe? Bye. I'm going to ask the last question. Do I believe that I can enjoy exercise on a daily basis? Do I even believe that? I do. Here's the 4 questions again. I'm asking my subconscious mind, would it be okay for me to enjoy daily exercise? Yes, it would be okay. Would it be safe? Yes. Am I worthy? Yes. Do I believe it? Yes. Did I a minute ago? I didn't. Was it safe a minute ago? It wasn't. Was it okay? No. So I changed all those beliefs. Good. Okay, I'm just disconnecting now.
Okay, great. Yeah. So I found an inherited emotion in Lauren. It was inherited fear. So clearing that now. So something she got from her mom or dad, and fear towards prevent her from enjoying exercise, and found a grief and a horror too, horrified. So a couple different ones there. Yeah. So keep going. Another trapped emotion, clear. We can release in order to enjoy exercise. Lauren got a yes there. Okay. 4, 6. So indecisiveness. Yep. Clear that one. That's clear. Okay. Nice. The severity started out 8 out of a 10,
Okay.
so fairly severe, right?
Yeah.
Or 3 out of a 10 now. It's almost done. I'll keep going here.
Okay. Good stuff. I'm going to read a couple more comments. Here's Holly Peta saying, how do you get past the oddness of the magnets when working with people? The emotion code explanation sounds great until the magnets, and then the listeners responds like, you have two heads. I've never had that experience, honestly. I don't attract that. I'm doing this live on Facebook. You know what? Hashtag IDC. I did it last Friday in front of 60 people. Hashtag IDC. What's IDC, John?
I don't care.
Yeah, sorry for being so cheeky. So Holly, here's your next emotion code. What is the severity that's causing me to wonder, worry about the oddness of the magnet? Now, let's cue law of attraction. If law of attraction could print out and measure our vibrations around the oddness of the magnet, I don't have a vibration like that. But you do, in a respectful way. And law of attraction is obedient, and it's unfolding and orchestrating and matching the vibration that we're sending anytime. So, Holly Peters, you are attracting people to think it's odd because you're setting the oddness of the magnet. So you have to change your belief about that. And when you change your belief about that, you change the vibration, and then you won't attract them anymore. Hashtag might sting a bit, but really.
Okay, do you know what you could say as well?
What?
So do what
John,
Michael
what would you
did,
say?
but well, first, do what you suggested, but then use the analogy like if you take a magnet to a credit card, everything gets like wiped out, it's cleared out, deleted. So it's like the same thing, right?
I have another little analogy that I use. It might not be true, but it is in my head. And I tell people, well, because I'm your proxy, I don't want to take on your energy, so I'm just going to delete it, which is kind of true-ish, but it's enough to say I don't have to talk about it, it's stronger than the emotion and all that stuff. And you know what? Some people just want to get it done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Pam Smith is giving us a hello. Thank you. Elaine, remember last couple of weeks ago, not eating breakfast? I'm not sure if you responded here, but she's saying, John, thank you, John. I've been eating breakfast.
Awesome. Yeah.
And I see Jennifer Towner's with us. And, well, good. So, yeah, so this is wrapping up our 4-part series. As you come to understand, there's many elements of weight loss. And today was really about exercise. Now, I don't like going to the gym. I'm not trying to pretend that I do. It's like I don't look forward to it. I don't go super early, but I go and I do it, and I do stuff that I don't really like to do sometimes, and I mind my own business, and I'm the biggest guy in the gym. That's not, that's odd, right? So hashtag IDC. You know what? That's my next new t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, is it column A or column B?
Huh.
My next one is hashtag IDC. What a cheeky bugger I am. John, refresh your page there.
Yeah, we got some comments here. Barbara, I'm still working on Lauren, but yeah, we got some comments
Oh,
from Barbara.
sorry, I did
Update
not
from
know that.
Jennifer.
Didn't mean interrupting your session. Okay, I'll go back there, John. I apologize. I didn't know you were working. Okay. Holly, who I just did the session with, says, thanks, Michael. I got up and marched in place while you were working on me. Awesome. Yeah, Barbara Roney's acknowledging, saying, yeah, lots of clearing of beliefs about the oddness. Oh, I remember even before I did the show with John, like 76 Saturdays ago, or whatever day it was, I had lots of fear. Like, this is going to be so weird. And so I had to grow into all that. And, I've had people come up to me at Cora's restaurant and say, what were you doing? And one woman said, well, I had severe heartburn 8 minutes ago, and he got rid of it 7 minutes ago.
Huh.
How'd you do that? Okay, John, I'm going to read this for you. Jennifer Towner, our friend from Washington area, I believe that's where she's at. I had a session with John last week, and amongst all the things we worked on, one was getting rid of items I hold on to. I've started cleaning house, or I started clearing house, exclamation mark. I've gotten rid of bags of stuff. Hashtag not a hoarder. Also, and I have been working with attracting abundance with my art career and coaching. I sold one more painting yesterday. I received a holiday bonus, a 6.7 raise in the new year, and the cashier at Trader Joe's didn't make me dig through my purse for 95 cents. Also, I got a credit card on my back bill this week, or credit on my back bill or something. Whew.
A lot.
And you sharing that story right now, and as you're typing it out, it's
Celebrate.
causing you to include the vibration of all of that experience. And the obedient law of attraction is responding right now. So tell this story more. Just be careful who you tell. You want to make sure it's people like us. Kaylee, Archibald, I compare it to a chiropractic adjustment. In an adjustment, the body is being stimulated to heal, and the EC magnets help stimulate that. The magnets actually delete the emotion, so maybe that's where the feeling of stimulation would come, right? From the release of that negative emotion.
Yeah, you're releasing the trapped emotions so the body can heal itself. In a sentence. Change the thought patterns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good, John. I'm just refreshing. As always, John and I will monitor this over the next couple of days. So if you have any questions, John will post his contact information out there.
Yeah.
If you're watching, well, I have a New Year's Day show coming up, and it's mostly focused about law of attraction. I've been doing it every year for probably 7 years. It's my annual New Year's Day show. It's also the last of my Hangout with Michael shows on Friday. 279 Fridays I've been doing that, with the odd exception of being traveling or something. So I'm wrapping up January 1st with an infographic that points out the top most important points in 277 episodes. You'll be able to download the infographic and print it off and put it on your wall and hold your head up high as you watch it and read it and say to yourself, I know that, I do that, I practice that. So use it as your toolbox or your guide so you can live law of attraction more deliberately. Join this channel, Facebook show rather, January 1st, 9 o'clock, same time, same Facebook page. Okay, and John and I, you can see John's at aliveandpure.com. I'm at hangoutwithmichael.com/emotion code. Or I have another website, it's called removetrapped-emotions.com. And if you want to book a session with us, it's really easy. You could do it right away and book it for the future or for closer. You go to our webpage, you see an online calendar, and you pick your time zone and let the system figure out. It shows you when we're available. It's like picking a seat on the airplane. I want that appointment. Then when you do, it'll take you to PayPal, and then you'll get a reminder email of your appointment, and it'll update your calendar if you wanted to, and then you'll have it. So
yeah,
it's pretty easy for all the work that we can help you with. During the holidays, I'm working every day except Christmas Day, a couple hours a day. John's spending family time away.
Yeah. Vacation.
But you know what? Plan us for the new year. Let us help you with your eating plan, your exercise plan, in addition to the other people, you know, the therapist and the gym help and the trainers and whatever else you need. But willpower is not the way to do anything. Even that word sounds odd, doesn't it? Willpower. Who believes in that? Okay, Ricky is saying good morning. So good morning to you, Ricky. And we're going to sign off here, John. So let's say goodbye to all of our friends. And we'll see everybody next week here on The Bro Show, Emotion Code Bro Show. See you later, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.